More than 3 decades after the brutal killings of 4 teenage girls inside a frozen yogurt shop in Austin, Texas, police say that they've identified the man responsible. Authorities in America announced on Friday that Robert Eugene Brashes, a convicted felon who died by suicide in 1999, has been linked to the infamous yogurt shop murders through advanced DNA testing and forensic analysis. Now, Australians have got to know more about this case because there's been a recent documentary on HBO Max. Those who haven't watched the documentary, on December 6, 1991, tragedy struck at the I Can't Believe It's yogurt shop in Austin. Workers Eliza Thomas, who was 17, Jennifer Harbison, who was also 17, were closing the store when Jennifer's younger sister, Sarah Harbison, who was 15, and her friend Amy Ayers, 13, stopped by hoping for a ride to a sleepover. Instead, all 4 girls were bound, gagged and stripped and shot execution style in the back of the head. Their bodies were discovered the next morning, stacked in the shop's storage room, burned beyond recognition after the killers set fire to the store. For years, investigators have, wrestled with damaged evidence, false confessions and countless leads. And the case apparently was the city's most notorious unsolved crime. On Friday, Austin police confirmed that DNA testing had led Brashes to the crime scene. Investigators also linked a bullet casing recovered from a drain inside the yogurt shop to the same weapon Brashes used to kill himself during a 1999 standoff with Missouri police. Now, Brashes has got a lengthy criminal history, including attempted murder, burglary and impersonating an officer, and he was known to be violent and dangerous. His 1999 suicide came after a 4-hour confrontation with law enforcement. Now, over the years, the investigation veered through multiple suspects and dead ends, and I think one of the suspects was a key person in the documentary. In the late 1990s, 4 teenage boys were accused. 2, Robert Springsteen and Michael Scott, even confessed while in custody. Both were convicted in the early 2000s, but their convictions were overturned on constitutional grounds and they were freed in 2009. 2 Mexican nationals were also arrested in 1992 after allegedly confessing, but one later claimed he had been tortured by police into making a false statement. Both men were eventually ruled out as suspects. In all, investigators reviewed more than 1,200 possible suspects and secured dozens of confessions before DNA testing finally pointed towards Brashes. Now, despite this breakthrough, Austin police emphasise that the case remains open and detectives are exploring whether Brashes acted alone or with accomplices. Now, officials are expected to release more details in a press conference